Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and I hope that your 2021 is off to a great start so far. Are you ready for a brand new episode of The Masked Dancer? That's right, episode 2 airs tomorrow. Let's go through everything we know about the show. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So they really haven't been teasing this episode too much online. We got like a little clip of the zebra to play for you a little bit later, and they gave us this like, hey, it's 2021 kind of clip. Here you go.
Happy 2021, everybody. But do us all a favor and pretend 2020 never happened.
And dance your heart out.
Just like that, y'all.
I'm blown away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's dance.
here's another one.
Now, while that episode clip did show pretty much everyone on the board, we are only seeing Group Ice tonight. That's right, Group A for the first time, because we haven't seen them. This is pretty much, they're still kind of considering this the premiere episode, because last week we premiered Group Fire, now we're premiering Group Ice. Group A includes the Moth, the Zebra, the Cotton Candy, the Sloth, and the Ice Cube, which is funny because in our preseason episode that we put up maybe a week and a half ago, no, actually 2 weeks. Wow, that first episode aired last Sunday. Wow, it's a while ago. Anyway, we said that Ice-T was on the show. We were actually really right. It was really, really funny. But we don't know anything really about this crew except for a little thing about the zebra that they just put online like a half an hour ago. Here's a clip.
Actually may be a trained dancer who's hiding his moves. And what I love about what you're doing right now, you've been in character from the very beginning.
Now, there really isn't too much to kind of talk about when it comes to this group. The only things they teased in the past was that our Cotton Candy is dancing to Pink, and she gets into a hula hoop, and she gets into the sky, and she starts dancing, and she falls something like, 12 feet, maybe even higher. And I mean, my mindset is this. If you have a favorite celebrity who like randomly in October, remember it was lockdown in LA, sort of still kind of going down. If you had a favorite celebrity who hurt their leg in that time, it could be this person under the mask. Though I feel like they might make it a little bit further towards the Super 6 up here. But that's really it. That's all we really do know. There are some clues here and there that they gave us. And you remember those Christmas clues? They were kind of giving us these little things here and there. I don't really think they added up to anything, but I'll tell them to you anyway. That way you can have them on your list. The zebra's clue is one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs is Feliz Navidad. So maybe this person is Hispanic or has a Hispanic background. The Ice Cube clues, try saying that 3 times fast, by the way, says, I hope Santa brings me an ice-cold snow globe for Christmas, which could mean nothing or could mean maybe this person was a Hallmark movie. The Sloth clue was, I have a very special love for the Nutcracker. Maybe this is someone who performs in the Nutcracker or maybe Radio City Hall or Rockettes. The next one after that was the Moth, who said, all I want for Christmas is you, with a side of salt. Maybe that's referring to a drink, maybe like margarita. And the last one, which was Cotton Candy. Last year, I took a Christmas vacation on the ocean for the holiday. And those are all the clues. Now, I do have to say, we still have the master list of clues, which, if you don't know yet, they're probably one of the most important clues for the entire season. Because at the beginning of the season, whether it's Nick for the Masked Singer or Craig for the Masked Dancer, they give us these master list of clues. And every time someone's revealed, you have to go back to it. You have to minus those things out. That way, when it gets to the top 3, you could do the math and pick your best 3 guesses and say, do these all add up to be the person under the mask? And that's how we figured out last year's and the years prior of The Masked Singer. And so the master list includes, there's more than 38 million albums sold worldwide, 20 Emmy Award wins, 20 Grammy Award nominations, 10 World Dance titles, 5 New York City Best Time Seller Author titles, 4 gold medals, and 3 Broadway show appearances. Well, we do know that last week, the disco ball, who was my favorite, I can't believe he's gone already, was revealed to be Ice-T. Now, if you go through his history online, which we assume that when they make these clue packages, they're Googling them, some of them are really hard to go by because I know that some of them are like, how many episodes have they been on TV? And it's like, there is really no accurate way of counting that. But with Ice-T, with websites like Grammy.com and the Emmys official website, you can look things up. So according to Ice-T's facts, he has 4 Grammy nominations, which would bring our 20 down to 16. He's won Grammy Award, and that brings our 20 down to 19. And then albums sold, he has 10 million, which is funny because a lot of you guys may not have been alive when he was a rapper. But before he was an actor, he was a rapper, and he was a pretty darn good one, too. So that brings our 38 million down to 28 million albums sold, which is a heck of a lot of albums sold. Now, a few other things I wanted to add about this episode and future episodes. First, I want to talk about Word Up. In the comment section, let me know. Do you guys like that segment? Do you think it adds anything to the show? Do you think it's just kind of like pointless at this point? Especially because we do the pitch correct audio already on the characters, which if you haven't listened to yet, it clearly identifies who's under the mask for a few of them. I'll put a link for that in the description below, or you can actually, it's like 4 videos ago, so you can go back and find them. So make sure you take a listen to that along with your clues and your guesses to see if it is that person under the mask. But on Word Up, do you think it's worth it? Do you not think it's worth it? Another thing I wanted to add is we finally found out that we're getting some celebrity guests on the show for a few different episodes. And so these are the first 3 that we know of. We have Cheryls Hines, who's coming in next week, which I'm assuming is for Group Fire again, Group B. We have Rob Lowe for January 20th. I believe is he LA Fire or something like that? I think that also airs on Fox. And then on the January 27th episode, which we found out is the Super 6 episode, we have Whitney Cummings coming in. And those should be some really good panelists. I'm surprised we don't have Joel on here yet. Maybe he'll be, because I'm assuming Super 6, there's only 1 getting eliminated. Because there are only episodes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eliminated out of the 10. So we're missing 2 there, so something's happening there. We're gonna figure out what's going on there. But there's going to be a couple other celebrities. Hopefully they'll tell us soon. Now, I wanna thank you guys for joining me. My guess is, you guys are probably saying, but who do you think is going home tonight, Joey? Who do you think is going home? Well, I mean, we really haven't had any clues or anything to really determine who would be going home, so there's really no way of knowing. I feel like just looking at everyone, I love them all. I love all their costumes. Maybe, if anything, if I had to guess, it's just a complete, like, pulling something randomly out of my head, I would say the Sloth, maybe? Because I feel like the cotton candy is going to stay here. They plugged the zebra a lot today, so I don't think they're going to go ahead and pull him off the show, leaving us with these 3 here. I think that the Ice Cube is such a cool costume. Probably my favorite out of the group, which probably more than likely that one's going to get eliminated just because last time I said the Disco Ball was my favorite, and they were gone in a second. I feel like the Moth, maybe the Moth or the Sloth, one of those, and they rhyme, so could be one or the other. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Oh, and just a reminder, you can get this playing board behind me for free with all the playing cards, because these stick on, all the playing cards and everything. All you need to do is, there is a link to a Dropbox in one of my videos where this is the backdrop. So look for the video with this on here. And from there, you click that link, you download it, you can get the backdrop like at Walgreens and the cards at Walgreens for like maybe $30 altogether, and you can play along with us throughout the entire season. So anyway, I'm Joey. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay safe. Bye.